Okay, guys, this big stump out here by the road, I was out here about an hour ago. I took a chainsaw and I cut a hole in it. A little bit wider than a 5-gallon bucket, but it's in a square, and almost the depth of a 5-gallon bucket. Not quite, but almost. And I was feeling that, I was washing it out and getting all the sawdust out of it and everything, just to see what else I need to cut out of there and to clean it out. So I'm gonna make a flower pot out of it next year. I think we're gonna plant Russian sage in it because it's a good dry tolerant plant, and if we're not up here, it'll live. We have some at home, and it's a really pretty plant. And this thing was filling up with water here, and see, it's empty. And I was washing this thing down just like I'm doing right now. Whoops, just like I'm doing right now. And I was just and it was just plumb full of sawdust. As you can see, there's sawdust all the way around the outside edge of this thing. And I cut out a bunch of those small pieces over there, are blocks of wood that I cut out of here. And there's a lot of them. And I was sitting here washing this thing out. And I just went down to the well house, curious to see just how much water I put in this stump. Now, this stump is not even up to my waist. Now, how the devil can you put almost 125 gallons of water in a stump that big? And it didn't run out. Where it's wet out there on the ground, that's for me washing all the sawdust off the outside of this tree. And I'm like, my God, there must be one heck of a hollow down there. But anyways, like I said, I was filling this thing up just like this. And I took this water hose and I ran it down in here, and watch this. Look at that. I thought that was just pretty bizarre. But I had the water all the way up to here when I did it the first time, and that's not water coming out of that water hose. And that water went down in just seconds. Literally in just seconds. But I technically don't think that thing should hold more than 15 gallons of water tops. And it held over 100 gallons of water. And that was 1 hour ago. I waited to see if it would go down because I wanted to show you guys this. Look at all that. And like I said, that's not air coming out of that water hose. I'll pull the water hose out. And see, it still does it. And the water hose is just sitting right there. But isn't that bizarre? I just thought that was kind of neat. I just wanted to show you all that. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of neat. But like I said, these are the big old pieces that I cut out of there. I used my chainsaw, a crowbar, and an axe and kind of hollowed that out. I'm gonna put a bunch of rock in the side of it and maybe line it. I've got some real heavy plastic at the house that come from the oil field. You can literally drive a dozer across it and it won't rip it. It's real heavy duty stuff. I'm gonna put a piece of that down inside of it and glue it in there with some silicone or something to kind of help protect the wood, to maybe keep it from rotting as fast. And like I said, make a flower pot out of it. But yeah, this thing puts out, I've got one of those little Harbor Freight pumps on it, and it's got a 1-inch line going from the well house, which is right there. That's about 150 foot to here. And then that water hose going all the way out there is another 150 foot, right? Almost, well, going through the water hose, it's 150 foot. And that thing was running full blast. And I have a 275 gallon or a 1,000 liter tote down there. And I used over 100 gallons, close to 125 gallons of water. Where'd all that water go? There must be one heck of a hole underneath that stump's all I know. Because man, that's a lot of water. But I just thought that was kind of cool. Well, you guys take care, and thanks again.